Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to the beautiful woman of this world. I would like to invite you to spend some time with me. My name is Magdalena. I am a simple person, woman, obviously, mother. It happened also to me, this great success to have son. And beyond that, I think, like many of us, is trying to create our own content, our own quality, wherever we are in our world, our life, either happy or we are finding ourselves with some list of expectations, dreams, thoughts. I will not talk about the negative emotions because I think it's very, very natural part of our life to experience either positive or negative emotions. And I think that we as women, we are having such complex construct that we are living in, that I think if someone would measure, it could be that per day we have a bit more these negative emotions, maybe thoughts, rather than these positive. And women in general, I think it's a beautiful creation. It's a spirit of this world, and this is where some time ago the little seed has created in my mind to talk with other women about being a woman and about thinking what kind of life experience we have to share with each other about these things. Last year I had an occasion to have few beautiful women at my home for the breakfast, and I was so incredibly surprised how women were freely to share despite they didn't know each other. And we all were representing different status in life, and whatever dimension you will take for the status term. But I really felt beautiful inside that women were feeling comfortable to share their private experience, where they come from, what is that they are driven by when they are taking decisions, either for love, either for work, or other type of life decisions. So I started to invite my friends to me and to create together this quality, better me for me, because we always think about, even when we are not mothers or wives, we always think about people around, and not too many attention we give to ourselves. At the same time, we do have expectations from the people, from our beloved ones, from our parents when we are teenagers or kids, from our kids as well, and even from our neighbor. We will have expectations, and at the same time there will be huge pool to create this different emotions. And when the positive emotions are happening, we accept them very quickly. When the negative emotions and thoughts are happening, sometimes we struggle how to take it, how to deal with it, how to manage ourselves, how to how to remain mature, or even how to realize that actually we are far from being mature. And also over the years, either by own experience or observations, we are living today in the world where we are indeed following certain trends that are our inspirations, either Instagram or YouTube channel itself. And so often, I don't know if it is it would be your opinion as well, but I think that we forget sometimes to think, and we follow those trends somehow blindly. I do hope that I do not offend any of you, but we have this tendency for being blind. And it's the beginning of the year, a bit with a delay, but I do hope to meet your acceptance for that. As an invitation message to you, I would like also to invite you to do the work with me and create together this 12 months content for our life, for our better me, for me. And month of January is this kind of privileged month, is the beginning, is the start of everything. Everything can happen and everything you can do. And this is the moment where maybe we should not be afraid of our dreams that we are carrying in our mind since some time, but we always find some justification not to do that. And very often it is because I am busy with family, or my work is too demanding, or I don't have enough financial support to do that. And then again, we are falling into that trap where instead to develop alternatives, to extend our process of thinking, we are happy and satisfied that we found justification not to do something, not to start. We sometimes feel happy to remain in our passive happiness. And passive happiness, I would describe as I am aware there are things that I am not satisfied with, I am not happy, but for better good, for the sake of people around me, I will be happy, because this is also very common. Women are saying it could be worse. There are other people who are having worse life, and yes, that's true. But is it fair towards us, towards ourselves, justify this passive happiness by the circumstances that are touching other people? Does it make us selfish when actually in this world, in our busy schedules, in our busy list of duties, we'll be selfish if we will generate some time and think for us? Not about us, but think for us. We will have different friends around us, we will have different spouses, and those relationships are different. But apart from that, either they are good or they could be better. Just to do some work for ourselves and create some rituals of moment a day or a week, if we can't do it more often. But is 5 minutes so much? Would it be really affecting the day of your family, of your parents, of your husband or kids, if you would just take 5 minutes of a day to draw a thought in your notebook, or draw an image that will represent you in the way how you feel today and the way how you want to feel tomorrow? So can you do it with me? and make the plan for the next of the year, I will be sharing monthly messages. And because I am with January a bit late, I will be shortly posting for February. But I would like you to write 5 steps, 5 things that you would like to achieve this year. And either you are a working person or you are a student with 2 kids and work on the weekends, wherever you are, or non-working mom or just non-working person, because of different circumstances or your own decision. But if you can take the moment, these 5 minutes, okay, maybe 10, because here is the change happening. But can you write down 5 things that you would like to do or change in your life this year? And I'm not talking about big things that requires another 20 steps. If you have such thing, write the first step as one of the objectives and create 5 areas where you would like to focus on. Either this is professional development or personal development or creating a habit in your life. Just very simple, without judgment, without stress, that what will happen if I will not achieve it, how I will feel if I will be lazy. And it shouldn't matter. The most important is to start, to set the intention. And like for myself, I am a working person, and I think intention, why we do things, is very important. And as our life is full of complexity, this intention, attention, and attitude are for me the 3 main pillars that I'm trying to create my daily narrative. And this triple aim, as I name it, I took it from an amazing book from Shauna Shapiro, Rewire Your Mind. And I really recommend that book because first it's very gentle in reading. So even for those who are not really book readers, or there will be people who are very much demanding of the books, I recommend for all. And there is no need that you have to read all book, but go start. Even if you are not convinced, start from the agenda of the book. What kind of subjects are there? And think what just hits your interest at that moment. And then by the end of the day, go back to your notebook, your plan, or even go through that book from the perspective, a retrospective perspective on your objectives that you just wrote for yourself. Because whatever tools you will get after you make your plan should be a tool that is driving you closer to your achievements, not adding, so that you have to extend your attention to different areas. But it should help you to maintain your focus. This is very, very important, I believe. And the life is not simple. The life is very, very holistic infrastructure, especially in a woman's life. But some time ago I had very nice conversation with my friend, and she's also running a very busy life. Beautiful person. And she just asked me, and actually not ask, but she raised the awareness how to keep moving. And the funny thing is, Cass, this is a message to you. Since you said that and we had a nice contemplation on this, I had a moment of pause. I was not able to move. It affected me a lot. It made me to really, really stop. I felt overwhelmed with many things that I was doing in life. And I was surprised that such a simple sentence could have so strong impact on me. Such strong impact on me. I'm sorry, I'm not native English, so forgive me for my maybe grammar. But we should not judge each other. I am here, why I am here, because I want to connect with women. I want to share my thoughts. For some maybe it will be silly, it's okay. For some maybe it will be helpful or direct to another side in life. But I do hope that especially in this world of so-called democracy, but I call it imaginative democracy, where not always we can actually share our thoughts, that we will not judge. I'm more than happy to have your constructive remarks or ideas. What would you like to hear from me? Or what kind of thoughts you have about life that bring us together to work, to be happy. Simply as that. Simply as that, but at the same time, it's, I think, the most difficult work. And again, wherever you are in your life, even if you are happy and you think that there is nothing that could be interested for you, then share with us in the chat what kind of thoughts you have, so you might become an inspiration for others. That would be beautiful as well. So be happy, stay happy, and work on your plan. Share with me what kind of ideas you have. I will share with you in the other sessions more about me, and I hope I did not bore you. Thank you so much. Be blessed.